very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the game where we aim for the obscure and we ignore the obvious. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
I'm Richard, and this is my husband, Andrew, and we're from Scarborough.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Daniel. This is my friend Saeed. We're both from London.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Rosie. This is my friend Karen, and we're from Hertfordshire.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Faye. This is my dad, Graham, and we're from Northamptonshire.
And these are today's contestants. Welcome, all of you. Lovely to have you with us. So that just leaves one more person for me to introduce. The bringer of misery to the world of pub quizzery. It's my pointless friend. It's Richard.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
What an array of shirts we have today. Goodness me, almost from start to finish. Don't know where to look.
Oh.
Extraordinary. Welcome back to two pairs who were on before. Graham and Faye got through to the head-to-head. Lovely to have you back. And Saeed and Daniel got through to round two last time as well. So both good pairings. Lovely to have two new pairings with us as well. Let's get on and do it, shall we?
Come on, let's do it.
Pointless.
So Helen and Sophie won the jackpot last time, so today's jackpot starts off nice and sweetly at £1,000. There we are. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. OK, just remember, it's always going to be the pair with the highest score that gets eliminated at the end of each round, so scores nice and low. Well done. Best of luck to all four pairs. Our first category today is North American geography. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many US states and state capitals that do not contain the letters U or S as they could. Richard.
Yep, simply the name of any US state or the capital of any US state which has neither of those letters in its name, please.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Andrew, we come to you. Welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Andrew, tell us all about yourself.
So, I'm Andrew, and I live in Scarborough, and I work in a hospital. I'm a nurse.
Excellent. Tell me something surprising about yourself, Andrew.
Something surprising about myself?
Something...
I'm 5'1". That's not surprising, is it?
I'm looking at you, Andrew. I can tell you something surprising about Andrew.
Yeah?
Andrew auditioned to be the Milky Bar Kid.
I did. I did audition to be the Milky Bar Kid, and I didn't get it, but I had blonde hair when I was 10. I had round glasses when I was 10, and I went along and shouted, "The Milky Bars are on me," a few times, and sadly, I wasn't cast. I got lots of chocolate.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, lots of chocolate.
Oh, that's nice. Do you like white chocolate?
Not really.
No, I did up to the age of 10, but yes, yeah. Andrew, what are you going to go for?
I think I'll go for Alabama.
Alabama. Oh, Alabama. Oh, we've had this one. I know. I say Alabama. Maybe I'm just one person.
Listen.
Yeah.
Here's how I would put this. You are incorrect.
Oh, no, I'm... yeah, that's fine. Happily.
Alabama.
Alabama. Do you
There
say
you go.
New Orleans or do you say New Orleans? Oh, phew. It's coming
Yeah, I say New Orleans.
No, it's good. There we are. Alabama. Alabama, says Andrew. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. $39. Not bad at all, Andrew. Gets us off to a flying start. 39.
First 911 calls ever made was in Haleyville, Alabama.
What was it? Do we know?
Yes, it was literally just two local dignitaries launching the service, so it was nothing exciting.
Ah.
Yeah. Neither of them had a saucepan on their head or anything like that.
OK. All right, thank you very much, Richard. Now then, Daniel, welcome back. Remind us all about yourself, Daniel.
So I work in sales. I pitch and sell commercial advertising campaigns for a publication in London.
Now, is it always just for one publication?
Yes, it's one publication, although it is a global publication, lots of presence in other countries.
Give some clues. What sort of area, roughly, is it in?
It's all about things to do in a city and best things and new things and exploring what your city has to offer.
There we are. Daniel, what are you going to go for? So we're looking for any US state or state capital that does not contain the letters U or S.
So I've never actually visited North America or left Europe for that fact. So my answer is going to be North Dakota.
North Dakota, says Daniel. Let's see how many of our 100 people said North Dakota. It's a good answer. Daniel goes to 16. Very well done indeed, Daniel.
The North Dakota town of Rugby is considered to be the geographical centre of the whole North American continent.
Do they have a monument there just says, you are now in the middle of America?
Yeah.
Good.
It's 4,000 feet high, made of ice.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. Wow. And it's got a statue of Ben Miller on the top of it. And nobody knows why.
Wow.
Yeah. Worth going to Rugby to see it.
I should think. Yes, thank you, Richard. I shall. Rosie, welcome. Rosie, nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Tell us all about yourself, Rosie.
I'm an IT service manager for a IT services company where I met Karen, been friends ever since. Married mum of one to my little Luca, who's 10 years old.
This is all very good. When you were younger, Rosie, you were a disco dancing champion.
I knew
That's
that was
all.
gonna
I
come
just had to bring that up. That's well, that's fun,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's more fun than IT.
Yeah, I mean, I've forgotten about it now because I think the last... That's embarrassing. Yeah, I did do that when I was up to about 13. Won a few trophies.
Still got the moves? Good.
So sorry.
OK, if you win, you are going to dance us out. That's all I'm saying. So,
conga.
Rosie, what are you going to go for?
I think, I'm hoping it's north, I don't know, Montana.
Montana? No,
Montana.
I promise. I say Montana. Montana. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people went for Montana. It's right. 39's the high score, 16's the low. You passed the high score. You passed the low. Very well done indeed, Rosie. A new low, 12.
Very well played. I see everyone's gone for a state so far and not for a state capital. That's next level quiz in the state capitals.
Nobody knows state capitals apart from you.
Be a good thing to learn.
Or wouldn't it be a really good thing to learn? There we are. Yes. OK. Now, Graham, welcome back.
Hi.
Graham, remind us all about yourself.
Yeah, I used to be a phlebotomist, retired last year.
A phlebotomist, just remind us what that is.
I used to work for Leicester Blood Service, so travelling around Leicestershire, taking donations.
To be honest, a phlebotomist, it just sounds like it should be more fun than that. I mean, sorry, I know that is great fun, but phlebotomist, studying, I don't know, butterflies in somewhere, I don't know.
Just studying veins, really. Isn't it?
Yeah, well, I guess it is, exactly.
Great,
You study veins. That's also an exciting and important discipline, arguably more than butterflies. Yeah. But anyway, there we are. Graham, what are you going to go for?
Atlanta.
Atlanta, says Graham. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said Atlanta. It's right. And look at that, down to 6. We have a new low. Very well done indeed on the far podium there.
See, and that's what happens when you go for a state capital. You see, well done. It's the capital of a state that I won't mention.
Ah, yes.
Because it could also be an answer.
OK, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. Yes, 6 there for Graham and Faye, 12 for Rosie and Karen, 16 for Daniel and Said, and then Andrew and Richard on 39. So, Richard, we need a low score from you in the next pass. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second players please step up to the podium? And so, Faye,
Hello.
welcome back. Just tell us what you do.
I am a cake decorator.
Ah.
And I failed to bring in cake.
For the second time.
I mean, it's quite something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once might be seen to be an oversight. Twice begins to look deliberate.
Have you ever, Faye, because you're a decorator rather than a baker...
Oh, I do both. I am both.
Don't say that, because it makes it seem even worse that you haven't realised it.
Have you ever just thought, oh, look, I can do such good decorations, I'll just buy the base from the supermarket?
No. I do
Really?
everything from scratch. I even make my
Okay.
own jams.
To go in the sponge?
Yes.
Wow.
That's amazing. Now, Faye, you've been brilliantly set up there by Graham. You are on 6. 32 or less, even at this early stage of the pass, gets you through. So it's US states or state capitals, not with the letters U or S in them. Where are we?
currently love my dad because I was pulling an absolute blank. So I'm going to say Georgia.
That's nice. That's nice. It was literally on your mind. OK, there's your red line, Faye. Get below that, you're through to the next round. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Georgia. But through you go. OK, 26 is your total. I suspect that might be the lowest of the whole round.
Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia, beautifully played as a team. They were terrific last time, terrific again today.
Thanks, Richard. Now, Karen, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
Tell us all about yourself, Karen.
All about me. Well, as Rosie said, we work at the same company, IT services company, but I'm in the projects department, so I'm a project manager.
And what are your interests, Karen, when the IT...
I am a Spurs supporter. I'm not sure how that's going to be received. Support Spurs. I'm a Samaritan in my spare time. Have a weekly movie night with some friends. Every Sunday night we watch a film.
So that's you. Do you go out or do you
we
stay
go to
in?
their house.
You go to their house?
Nice. They provide the film, we provide the snacks.
Do they have a sort of at-home movie set up?
It's quite a big telly.
That'll do. Have drinks
Yeah.
with your
then we
film?
have the film and we all mark it out of 10.
Oh, that's nice. And then do you sort of sit around afterwards and tear the film up?
No,
I guess it's
a
school night.
So I'm back home by 9:30.
Back home. Oh, that's
by
good.
10.
That's good. Nice to have something to look forward to on a Sunday
So if you have a quiet weekend, there's still movie night at the end.
Oh, there's always movie night.
There's
Always movie night. Now, Karen, you're on 12.
Yes.
You are looking to score 26 or less to be sure of a place.
Almost certain this is a state, so I'm terribly sorry, Rosie, if it isn't. Indiana.
Indiana, says Karen. Shall we find out if it's right? Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. There's your red line. It is.
You're teasing me.
There we go. Red line getting closer, and you've done it. You've done it. Oh, down it goes to 7. 19 is your total, which I am absolutely certain will be the lowest total of the round.
Another very good answer, yeah. It's they call it the Crossroads of America, Indiana.
That's nice.
Yeah, because it's all made out of cardboard and everyone forgets their lines.
Yeah. Thanks, Richard. Now, Saeed, welcome back.
Hello.
Remind us all about yourself.
Yeah, I work as a business director at a marketing agency, so I look after 45 people advertising on social media.
And these are sort of things where you can skip an ad in,
Yeah.
3 seconds. So basically, you've got 4 seconds
Yeah.
to get someone thinking, oh, actually, do you know, I'm going to sit and watch this. That'd be quite something, wouldn't it? Now, Saeed, you're on 16. Your target is 22.
Yeah. There's a couple that I'm thinking of because I've been to some places in the States, so I'm going to go with Colorado.
OK. A lot of states now do, as you drive in, have to say, may contain U's or S's as you drive in. So Colorado you're going to go for. There is your red line. Let's see if we can get below that with Colorado. Look at that. Well done. Well done. 19 takes your total up to 35.
Now, Colorado is quite high up, Colorado. The lowest point in Colorado is higher above sea level than the top of Scafell Pike, the highest point of England. Although if I was on top of Scafell Pike...
There we go.
Yeah. Might make a bit of difference.
It certainly would. Thank you very much, Richard. Oh, Richard. Richard, oh, Richard. Richard, oh, Richard. I have such bad news for you. You are already our high scorers. I don't know how that even happened. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, listen, welcome. Let's get the chat in anyway.
All right, OK.
Welcome, Richard. Tell us all about yourself.
So I'm on a bit of a career break. I just a couple of weeks ago finished being a university lecturer, and we've moved to Scarborough.
Will you keep your hand in with some...
Well, so I'd really like to do some writing and to do some cooking and to sing in a choir and to maybe do some musicals and all the things I haven't really had time to do having a full-time job. So that's the point.
Well,
move by the sea, have a nice life, do things like come on Pointless and leave very quickly. So plenty of time for other stuff, you know?
Oh, brilliant. What an amazing step up in quality of life. That's fabulous. Richard, what are you going to go for?
Well, I better go for something... Doesn't matter now, does it?
Well, it doesn't. You go dazzle us with a state capital.
OK, so let's go for Portland.
Portland, Oregon.
hoping is the state capital of Oregon.
OK.
But it might just be a town in Oregon. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? It's worth a shot. Portland. Oh, this could be brilliant. There's no red line for you just because you happen to be the high scorers, but let's have some fun with Portland and see if that's a correct answer. Oh, bad luck. Oh, bad luck. I was all behind that. I thought that stood every chance, but that shows how little I know. But 139 is your total. There we are, Portland, Oregon.
But exactly the right thing to do as well. What a lovely way to have left it would have been. Salem is the state capital of Oregon.
See, there we are.
But it's got an S in it.
That's true.
Now, all the pointless answers are state capitals. The lowest scoring state actually is Indiana. So it was a terrific answer, 7 points. You couldn't have got a state lower than that. But I'll take you through some of these pointless answers. Cheyenne is the state capital of Wyoming. Concord, that is New Hampshire. Dover, that's Delaware. Frankfurt, that is Kentucky. Hartford, Connecticut. Helena, that is Montana. We heard Montana. Montgomery, that's Alabama. Would have been a lovely one. Pointless answer there. Topeka, that's Kansas. Trenton, New Jersey. You could have had Lincoln, Nebraska. Montpelier, which is Vermont. Oklahoma City, which is Oklahoma. And Olympia, Washington. Pierre, South Dakota. And Raleigh, North Carolina. All of those are pointless answers. Should we take a look at the 3 highest scorers? No surprises on this list. Florida would have scored you 55. California would have scored you 59, and New York would have scored you 79. State capital of New York, Albany, would have scored you 7 points.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So at the end of our first round, we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. Richard and Andrew, you only just got here. I'm so sorry, but it's been lovely, but brief. We'll see you again next time, though. Look forward to that very much. Meantime, thanks very much, Richard and Andrew.
Thank you.
But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Well done, all of you. Well done. Just 3 pairs left after that first round. Graham, particular well done to you for being our lowest individual scorer there. Rosie and Karen, our newcomers, our lowest combined scorers. So, yes, well done. And Saeed and Daniel, well done. All of you, well done. Category for round 2 today is family relationships. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns real and fictional twins. Richard.
On each board, we're going to give you 6 clues that will point to a real or fictional twin. Just need to give us the first name of that twin, please. There's going to be 6 on the first board, 6 on the second, 12 in all to have a go at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, so let's reveal our first board of clues. We're looking for the first names of these famous twins. Our first board looks like this. Musician who formed the Bee Gees with his twin Robin Gibb and their brother Barry. The twin brother of Cersei Lannister in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire. British criminal who, with his twin brother Reggie Cray, ran an organised crime racket in London's East End in the 1950s and 60s. Greek goddess, twin sister of Apollo, who was honoured with a temple built in her name at Ephesus. Twin sister of Phil Neville, who coached the England netball team at the 2018 Commonwealth Games. And Fred Weasley's twin brother in the Harry Potter book and film series. I'm going to read those all again. Musician who formed the Bee Gees with his twin Robin Gibb and their brother Barry. The twin brother of Cersei Lannister in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire. British criminal who, with his twin brother Reggie Cray, ran an organised crime racket in London's East End in the 1950s and 60s. Greek goddess, twin sister of Apollo, who was honoured with a temple built in her name at Ephesus. Twin sister of Phil Neville, who coached the England netball team at the 2018 Commonwealth Games. And Fred Weasley's twin brother in the Harry Potter book and film series. Saeed.
There's a couple on there that I have a guess of, but I'm just not 100% certain. And the only one that I think I can give something that I think might be right would be Fred Weasley's twin brother, George.
George Weasley, says Saeed. Let's see how many of our 100 people agree with Saeed and say George Weasley. Not bad. Oh, really not bad. 11, well done. That's good. Good start to the round.
Yeah, 18 people said Ron to that one. Ron Weasley. Those twins, they were born, according to J.K. Rowling, on the 1st of April, and now they own a joke shop. So that's nice.
No, it is nice. Thank you very much, Richard. Now, Rosie.
I knew that one, so thank you. I think I'm going to go with Maurice for the Bee Gees. Maurice.
OK, you'll go for Maurice Gibb.
Yeah.
OK, let's see if that is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Maurice Gibb. It is right. Well, 47. There we are. 47.
Yeah, he was the one that was always wearing the hat and glasses, Maurice. And married Lulu, that one.
Thank you very much. Now, Faye. Faye, this board is all yours. Do you just fancy twinning us up?
So Cersei Lannister's twin is Jaime Lannister. British criminal is Ronnie Cray. And the third one, Athena maybe, but I'm going to go with Ronnie Cray.
OK, Ronnie Cray, says Faye. Let's see how many of our 100 people agree with Faye. Ronnie Cray. Ooh, 81. 81.
Oh, you chose the wrong one there by a mile, because Jaime Lannister would have scored you 15 points.
Oh.
No one actually watches Game of Thrones. People talk about it a lot. People don't really watch it. It's true, because it's not on, you know.
I guess that's true.
People who watch it love it, but most people don't, so they don't know about it. Whereas everybody knows Ronnie Cray. The Greek goddess is Artemis. Who scored you 5 points. And Phil Neville's twin sister is Tracy Neville. 14 points. So Artemis is best answer on that board.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, let's have a look at those scores. We're halfway through the round. 11 is the best score of the past. Well done, Saeed. Very good indeed. Now, 47 is where we find Rosie and Karen at 81. Faye and Graham. Graham, you've never yet let us down. You've always been our low scorer, so we are really hoping that this time round you'll find a really lovely low score to keep yourselves in the game. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more clues to famous twins up on the board, and here they are. The drummer who founded the band Bros with his twin brother Matt Goss. The twin sister of Phoebe Buffay in Friends. Former child star who shared the role of Michelle Tanner in the sitcom Full House with her twin Mary-Kate Olsen. Sister of Marge Simpson and twin of Patty Bouvier in The Simpsons. Played men's doubles with his twin Mike Bryan at 76 consecutive Grand Slam tennis tournaments from 1999 to 2018. And legendary founder of Rome, along with his twin brother Romulus. I'll read those again. The drummer who founded the band Bros with his twin brother Matt Goss. The twin sister of Phoebe Buffay in Friends. Former child star who shared the role of Michelle Tanner in the sitcom Full House with her twin Mary-Kate Olsen. Sister of Marge Simpson and twin of Patty Bouvier in The Simpsons. Played men's doubles with his twin Mike Bryan at 76 consecutive Grand Slam tennis tournaments from 1999 to 2018. And legendary founder of Rome, along with his twin brother Romulus. There we are. OK, Graham, over to you.
I think I'll go with the top one. Luke Goss.
Luke Goss, says Graham. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said that. No red line for you at this stage, as you are the high scorer. 66 for Luke Goss takes your total up to 147.
Yeah, of course, a bigger score than that would have been, I suspect, even 6 months ago, after the incredible documentary, after the screaming stopped. They've been catapulted back into the limelight, Bros.
Yeah, brilliant documentary.
It's very good.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Richard. OK, so Karen.
Not a good board for me.
Ideally, you'd be scoring 99 or less to stay in the game. It takes a bit of pressure off.
Legendary founder of Rome, along with his twin brother Romulus, Remus.
Remus, says Karen. Here is your red line. Can you get below that with Remus? Let's find out. Very well done. Down it goes, 63, taking your total up to 110.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, Romulus killed Remus in the end. So, yeah.
Thank you very much, Richard. Now, Daniel, great news. You're in the head-to-head. Doesn't matter what you score here. But now, do you want to fill in all these blanks?
So there's only one on that board that I know, and a lot of my friends are going to be very disappointed it's not the Friends question. I'm going to go for the third one and say Ashley Olsen.
Ashley Olsen. No red line for you. You're already through. Let's see how many people said Ashley Olsen. It's right. I think it's going to be a good one. Down it goes to 20. Very well done indeed. 31 is your total. Brilliant.
Yeah, safely through. Well done. Let's fill in the rest of these. Everyone having trouble with this Phoebe Buffet one. I couldn't remember this.
No.
Remember?
No.
Ursula.
Oh.
Was the answer. 12 points for Ursula. Well done if you said that. Sister of Marge Simpson, twin of Patty.
Selma.
Selma. Yeah. It's 15 for that. And the best answer on the board, probably the greatest men's double partnership of all time, are Mike and Bob Bryan. Bob is the answer there. 4 points. Well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. Richard, well, we are at the end of our second round. We have to say goodbye to one of our pairs, Graham and Faye. Oh, one of the great pairs. And you know, you went through to the head-to-head last time as our golden couple. Oh, well, I'm afraid this is where we have to say goodbye. But thank you so much for playing, Graham and Faye. But for the remaining two pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Saeed, Daniel, Rosie and Karen. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,000. Well, it's team time. Players' pairs. First pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. Well, this is nice.
It's lovely. We've lost a couple of shirts, but we still have some left.
Yes.
Goes to show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it goes to show, but something.
Goes to show.
Something is definitely up.
Yes. Let's play the head-to-head. Here is your first question, and it concerns musicals nominated at the Olivier Awards. Richard.
Yeah, specifically, we're going to show you some pictures now, and they're all going to be clues to the titles of various musicals that have been nominated at the Olivier Awards. We're going to give you the initials of those musicals as well and the year in which they were nominated. Can you work out what these musicals are, please?
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our pictorial clues. Here they come. We have 5. We have A, TH, 2013. B, C, 1993. C, H, 2018. D, COA, 1994. And E, AAIP, 2018. There we are. Saeed and Daniel, you will go first. Feel free to confer.
So I think A might be the hat. Carousel. Oh, I don't know if that's on. Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to go with D, City of Angels.
City of Angels, say Saeed and Daniel. Rosie and Karen looked like they had that one. Do you want to talk us through the others?
Top Hat, Carousel, Hamilton, and we don't know whether... We've never heard of E, but we kind of think we could make a guess at it.
Go for it.
Shall we?
Yeah.
An American in Paris?
It's what the picture says. It's what the initials say. I don't know, let's find out. So we have City of Angels and An American in Paris. Saeed and Daniel said City of Angels. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that for D. It's right. Oh. Look at that, down to 14. Very good indeed, Saeed and Daniel. Rosie and Karen, meanwhile, have gone for E and said An American in Paris. Let's find out if that's right. Let's see how many people said it. It's right. Well, 14 is... Oh, 38. 38, but well done, Saeed and Daniel. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, those are the best 2 answers on the board as well, so you couldn't have done any better. Yeah, that first one, very cryptic, wasn't it?
Yes, I'm still working out how that...
And that, unsurprisingly, would have scored you 80. Although 20 people looking at a picture of a top hat and seeing the initials TH are going to go, is it the Hobbit? Is there a Hobbit in the hat, maybe? That was top hat. The next one along was, of course, Carousel, as you said. And Carousel would have scored you 49. And C, the rather lovely clue as well, isn't it? of course, is Hamilton. And Hamilton would have scored you 40 points.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, here comes the second question. Rosie and Karen, this is your time to shine, but you have to shine here. Otherwise, we have to say goodbye to you. So good luck with that. Our second question today is all about weather in book titles. Richard.
I'm going to show you the titles of 5 books now, but we've missed out a word that is weather-related in some way. Can you fill in the gaps, please?
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our weather clues, and here they come. Blank Atlas, David Mitchell. Blank Station Zebra, Alistair MacLean. Gravity's Blank, Thomas Pynchon. Miss Smiller's Feeling for Blank, Peter Higg. That's how you're meant to pronounce it, I think.
That's right.
And Gorillas in the Blank, Diane Fossey. I'm going to read those all again. Blank Atlas, David Mitchell. Blank Station Zebra, Alistair MacLean. Gravity's Blank, Thomas Pynchon. Miss Smiller's Feeling for Blank, Peter Higg. And Gorillas in the Blank, Diane Fossey. There we are. Rosie and Karen, you go first.
Well, we only know 2, so we're going for Cloud Atlas at the top.
Cloud Atlas, the David Mitchell. OK. Said and Daniel, do you want to talk us through the rest of that board?
So I think the last one is Gorillas in the Mist. I can see the book for the second one, but I just can't remember what the first word is, and I don't know the other 2. So shall we go with the last one?
Yes.
Yeah, so Gorillas in the Mist.
OK, we're going to go for Mist. So we have Cloud and we have Mist. Rosie and Karen went for Cloud Atlas. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. It's right. 30. Said and Daniel have gone for Gorillas in the Mist. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. It's right. 94. Wow. There we are. Well, we have a clear winner there. Rosie and Karen, well done. Back in the game. And it means after 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Well played again. A couple of answers there that would have seen you through to the final. The Alistair MacLean one wouldn't have seen you through to the final. Ice Station Zebra would have scored you 64. Gravity's Rainbow, Thomas Pynchon, 10 points. And Miss Smiller's Feeling for...
Snow.
It's actually Snew. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't have accepted Snow, I'm afraid. 18 for that. Gravity's Rainbow. Best answer there.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, now here comes the decider. Whoever wins this one goes through to the final to play for that jackpot. Very best of luck to both pairs. Our third question today is all about Mary Berry's Simnel cake recipe.
We're going to show you 5 of the ingredients you would find in that recipe, but we're just giving you the first and last letters of each word of the ingredients we are looking for, please. So what are these ingredients?
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 ingredients. We have got 50 grams of chopped CDPL, 225 grams of SS, 450 grams of MN, 225 grams of SFRGFR, and 2 teaspoons of GDMD-SE. Over to you, Said and Daniel.
So there's 2 on there that I recognise. I think one would be a high point scorer. I'm going to have to go for the other one. So the first, which is chopped candied peel.
Oh, no. Chopped candied peel, say Said and Daniel. Rosie and Karen, that was yours. I can't believe it. It's City of Angels all over again.
Well, self-raising flour.
Pretty high, isn't it?
Ground mixed
spice or something.
Something.
Mixed spice. Let's wing it.
Oh, is it marzipan?
Oh, that's what it is. It's going to be, isn't it?
Marzipan.
Yeah.
Marzipan?
Yeah.
Marzipan.
You're going to go for that one. That's going to be your actual answer.
Yes.
Marzipan. OK, so we have chopped candied peel and we have marzipan. Said and Daniel went for chopped candied peel. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. It's right. 32. 32 for chopped candied peel. Rosie and Karen, meanwhile, have gone for marzipan. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many people said it, if it is. It is right. It's got to go... Ooh, oh, wow, look at that. 21 for marzipan. There we go. Very well done indeed, Rosie and Karen. After 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
2 good answers. I don't think I know what a simnel cake is. I couldn't get marzipan at all.
It's like a fruit cake, but it has a sort of marzipan top with balls around the outside.
Oh, OK.
Yeah.
Interesting. SS, do you know that one?
It's sultanas, I'm thinking.
It's
going to be
sultanas.
It's a fruit cake, basically.
You're quite right. It is sultanas. Would have scored you 19. The next one down.
Self-raising flour.
Self-raising flour. Would have scored you 57. That's a big score. The best answer on the board is this bottom one, funnily enough.
With ground mixed, I'm going to guess spice.
Ground mixed spice is the correct answer. That would have scored you 9 points.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, I'm afraid it's Said and Daniel, and you've done so well today. The golden couple all the way through. But I'm afraid this is where we have to say goodbye. But thank you so much for playing. Said and Daniel, wonderful contestants. But for Rosie and Karen, it is now time for our pointless final. Congratulations, Rosie and Karen. You have wrestled off the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. Which means you, Rosie, are going to be disco dancing us out at the end of the show. So, listen, as always happens in this last round, you get to choose your category from the 4 that we put up on the board. So you've got to hope there's something up there that you quite like the look of. Let's see what today's selection looks like, and then we can take it up from there. The year 1979, European battles, sporting tigers, or 21st century comedy films. What do we think?
Oh, I'd like to say I wasn't around in 1979, but
But she'd be lying.
Definitely not European battles.
No. Comedy films, I don't really watch comedy films, do you?
I mean, it would either have been Films Because of You or 1979. So.
Let's do 1970. 1979.
1979 it is.
OK, 3 different questions on 1979 here. We're looking for any of the following, please. We're looking for any actor credited with appearing in Moonraker, which is the Bond film in 1979, according to IMDb. We're looking for any member of Margaret Thatcher's first cabinet, anyone who sat in Thatcher's first cabinet, or we're looking for any act that had a UK #1 in the albums or singles charts in 1979, according to Official Charts Company. So cast of Moonraker, members of Margaret Thatcher's first cabinet, or UK #1 acts from 1979. Best of luck.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. As always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just 1 answer to be pointless. Are you ready?
As will ever be.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Not Moonraker, not...
I think it's Sean Connery, but I'm not sure about that.
I think it's...
Anyway.
I think it's...
But acts from 1979, just lots of old
Jacksons.
acts. Yeah, Jackson's when they were younger, Jackson 5.
1979.
It's
It's got some kind of disco tunes.
Oh, like Donna Summer, maybe.
Yeah, really.
Obviously, remember you disco dancing thing. Oh, crikey. That.
Monkeys. Sister Sledge. I don't know.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. Trying to think of...
Let the dancing started.
Trying to think
Crusaders. I don't know.
Never heard of them.
ABBA? Too obvious.
Yeah, possibly. Right, so what have we got so far?
Jacksons.
10 seconds left.
Oh, Jacksons. What about like... It's Diana Ross, is that too late?
Supremes.
It's too late, I think.
OK, that is your time up. I now need your 3 answers.
Fastest minute ever.
I know, it always is. I know it is.
The Jacksons?
Jacksons.
Jacksons.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah.
Like a disco.
Donna Summer.
And Donna Summer. And obviously, which category are these in, just for...
All in acts that had a UK #1.
There we are. Just in case they might have been
all
members
in
of Thatcher's
Moonraker.
cabinet. You never know. Just... That'd be fun. OK, of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Donna Summer?
Yeah, Donna Summer. Put Donna Summer last. Least likely to be pointless?
Jacksons.
Jacksons,
Yeah.
and then Earth, Wind and Fire go into the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got the Jacksons, Earth, Wind and Fire, Donna Summer. Well, very, very best of luck. If you were to win that jackpot with one of these 3 excellent answers, what would you like to do with it, Rosie?
I would get myself a new handbag and some shoes if there's money left.
Very good. Karen?
I'm going on holiday next month, so I'd probably put it towards that. Which would be nice.
Lovely. OK, well, best of luck.
Thank you.
3 good answers, as I say. In all 3 cases, we were looking for #1 acts, either in the album or singles charts. From 1979, your first answer was the Jacksons. Let's see if that is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. If it is, for £1,000.
I think it's Jackson 5. Oh, so
Well, not the Jacksons, I'm afraid. OK, let's move on to your next answer, Earth, Wind and Fire. Let's see if anyone mentioned Earth, Wind and Fire as a #1 artist from 1979 for £1,000. Is it Pointless, Earth, Wind and Fire? No! Oh, no! Oh, dear, oh, dear. OK, your third and final shot at this, Donna Summer. We could try it. It was Thatcher's cabinet. The Right Honourable Donna Summer. We could see if she's in there, but no, we are #1 artists from either the album or singles charts from 1979, Donna Summer. If she's there, if she's pointless, you leave here with £1,000. Let's see what happens. Donna Summer. Wow! Oh, bad luck. I'm so sorry. Oh.
we were clearly
Well,
too wrong.
I thought those were 3 great answers. Turns out they were wrong, wrong. But I'm sorry, unfortunately, you didn't manage to find that all-important pointless answer, all-important correct answer. So I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot, but you each get to take home a pointless trophy. So very, very well done.
Yeah, and 3 perfectly good wrong answers, if you know what I mean. All the right era. Earth, Wind and Fire never had a UK #1 album or single. Jacksons and Donna Summer have only had 1 each, and those were both in '77. But you weren't a million miles away with any of them. And I'll read out the answers. You'll remember stuff. But let's start with Moonraker. Alfie Bass, Blanche Ravellette, Corinne Clary, Toshiro Sugar. All of those are pointless answers. Roger Moore, the biggest scorer there, and Richard Keel, next biggest. There's only 4 pointless answers in the Tory cabinet as well. Someone really knew their Tory cabinet. Angus Maud, Lord Soames, Mark Carlisle, Norman St John Stevens were the only pointless answers there. There's like 1 point for Lord Hailsham, Lord Carrington, John Knott, John Biffin, James Pryor, Ian Gilmore, Humphrey Atkins, David Howell. Essentially 1 member of our 100 was in that cabinet, I suspect. And actually had a UK #1. Here are the pointless answers. Art Garfunkel was a pointless answer. Barbara Streisand, Led Zeppelin, Leo Sayer. 3 other answers. Lena Martell, did One Day at a Time, Shawaddy Waddy, and Tubeway Army. Tubeway Army, also a pointless answer. Well done if you got one of them.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard, and thank you, Rosie and Karen. I'm sorry you didn't win today's jackpot. That will therefore roll over onto the next show, when we will be playing for £2,000. Join us next time, see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.